Hey, hey, hey. Now, y'all know I love y'all, and y'all know I got to keep it real the way that God, causes me to learn different things every day from my own testimony, from the very things that He has caused me to overcome. I'm sitting here, and I don't know who this is for, but this is going to help somebody. I'm thinking back in my mind as to all the places I was. I'm talking about the apartments, I'm talking about the motels, I'm talking about living with relatives. I spent so many years crying out for God to keep me in that apartment, crying out for God to keep me in that hotel room, crying out for God to not let my family put me out on the streets, okay? I spent years crying, crying, crying. And I couldn't, I just now got to the point to where I can understand that God gets to a certain point, I'm sorry, with everyone to where He is not going to allow you to be small minded. See, He knows that if He continues to make a way in some places where you all are, you all would get comfortable and you wouldn't see yourself higher. You wouldn't see yourself going above and beyond all that you could ever ask or think. You would be comfortable right there where you are. Well, we serve a God whose thoughts are not like our thoughts and whose ways are not like our ways. So just when you think you figured him out, you're wrong. He may keep you in that apartment for a certain amount of time. He may keep you in that hotel for a certain amount of time. But it comes a time where we have to get tired of going through repetitive cycles and begin to step out and have faith for bigger, for greater things that some of you all's family members have never stepped out to accomplish but want to dawn on you and make you feel bad because you have a thought to soar higher and above anything that they ever did. They want to point fingers at you and be upset and be angry at you because you have a dream. You have a vision that God has placed in your heart for you. And when you have that, don't settle. Don't get comfortable because I'm the type of person when God put me somewhere where I know I'm gonna be temporary, I'm not bringing all my stuff. No, I'm not finna deck the house out. I'm gonna have just what I need for me and my children. And when it come time to go, guess what? We going. If we gotta leave the clothes, if we gotta leave with the clothes on our backs, that's what we gonna do. I'm following after the Lord in obedience with no shame. Because I know my God can do exceedingly abundantly above all that I could ever ask or think. So when you know that, trust Him regardless to where it leads you. Trust His guidance. Listen to Him when He speaks and follow everything that He suggests. Because it's going to lead you to a place that you never thought that you could have been in him before. You never thought would have been capable in him before. He will show you who he is. And when I say a love like no other, you'll never forget it. And I pray that this bless somebody today and you all have a good day and soar higher. Soar higher. Shh. Let your thoughts come up some. Some of you all paying house notes in apartments, house notes in hotels. If you can do that, you better believe God is preparing you not to stay there. He's preparing you for your house. He's preparing you for that business. Teaching you how to be faithful to paying. As you notice, you become like, especially living in hotels. Hotel living becomes like a bondage. You're a slave to it. If you don't pay it, what's going to happen? They're going to throw you out. So you got to slave to come up with that money to meet that need. And if you don't come up with it, they're going to put you out. So that's why when I was in there, I looked at it like I was a slave to it. And I would ask God, how long are you going to leave me here? I feel like a slave. I'm in a bondage, is what I would tell him. I want out of this bondage. I can't take it. I got tired. It was beating and wearing me down. And it served me right because as soon as I ran out of money, Lord, please. I can't. I got nowhere to go. Lord, I need this money. This is the best I could do. And he just sitting there probably patting me on the head. Yeah, baby, this the best you can do. Now, when you gonna come up to my thoughts? When are you gonna let me take control? Because, yes, that is the best you can do. When you gonna listen to me and do what I tell you to do? And I spent years and months upset, frustrated, when I could have been let go and let God and probably been out of that situation yesterday. I'm so for real. I mean, like immediately when I let go, boom, everything happened. I was like, wow, quick, instantly. I prayed to God. He heard me. Next day, prep is already falling in line. I'm like, ooh, yes. Y'all be blessed and have a good day. Y'all know I'll talk y'all all day. Have a good day, y'all.